and welcome to another action-packed episode of Badminton Unlimited. Coming up on the show, we recap the winning moments from the Princess Sirivannavari Thailand Masters 2019, first tournament of the year on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Plus, we speak with Chris and Gabrielle Adcock about their life together and on tour.
Lots of people like to travel, but when your job is to travel a lot, them times at home are important ones, I think, that we really enjoy the most.
And we roll back the years with our BWF Classic Match of the Week. The Princess Sirivannavari Thailand Masters 2019 kicked off a new season of the HSBC BWF World Tour. Thousands of fans thronged the indoor stadium Hua Mark to support Thai players who featured in 3 finals at the Super 300 event. First up, defending mixed doubles champions Chan Peng Soon and Goh Liu Ying extended their 3-match win streak against Dechapol Puavaranukroh and Sapsari Tiratanachai. This was also the Malaysians' first tournament and title since leaving the national team last December.
We just keep the focus and everything. We study the game and discuss with partner how to play them. Then all the game is very positive.
We are very happy, definitely, because this is our first title after we turned into professional. So it's an important title for us. We have to go look for our own sponsor right now. So we actually these tournaments we pay on our own. Expenses for the tournament is really important for us right now. Yeah.
In men's doubles, Goh Vi Shem and Tan Wee Keong, who also recently quit Malaysia's national badminton body, claimed victory in 32 minutes, 21-13, 21-17 the score against Chinese Taipei's Lu Qing Yao and Yang Po Han.
After 2 years, we won champion very badly, so finally we get it. So we are very happy about 2019. It's not easy because we are first time versus each other. So their rhythm and the speed tactic is different between others pair.
After win the first, and we figure out some tactic and it's work. But at the end, this few point they catch up. Luckily, we stop it.
21-year-old qualifier Lo Qian Yu stunned Chinese legend Lin Dan to claim his first World Tour title. The Singaporean made a late charge in both games to win 21-19 and 21-18.
I feel very happy, and it was quite unbelievable for me, even now. So I feel like it's a miracle.
Oh, he's making that look academic now. Oh no, he's made that as well. How did that happen?
我觉得唯一打得不好的地方，当领先的时候没有能够抓住一些更好的机会，把比赛能够顺利的比如说先拿下第1局或者第2局的某一个阶段先拿下，但是都是因为一些环节被对手连续得分的比较快。
I think the game plan keeps changing. Like maybe at the start I need to be more patient, because if I'm not patient enough, I just made simple error which gives him easy points. But at the end, I need to be more aggressive in the attack.
Sapsari Tiratanachai returned for the women's doubles final, partnering Putita Supajiraku. The Thai pair bounced back from a game down to defeat Li Wenmei and Zheng Yu for their first title since the Thailand Open 2016.
We're very happy with our performance because we long time never played together last year. We just come back and only 3 tournaments here, 3 tournaments, and then we can get the champion. So we're so grateful.
Thailand's hopes for a second success were dashed by Fitriani. The 20-year-old Indonesian picked up her maiden World Tour crown with an impressive display against the 2017 champion Busanan Ongbangrungpan.
Busanan juga pemain bagus, dia nggak mudah dimatikan dan pokoknya harus lebih siap di lapangannya. Siapa yang lebih siap itu yang menang tadi juga Busana banyak melakukan kesalahan sendiri. Saya memanfaatkan situasi itu supaya jadi berusaha buat neken dia terus dan nggak berkembang gitu aja sih. Alhamdulillah rasanya bersyukur banget, alhamdulillah senang banget bisa dapat gelar di tahun 2019 ini, gelar pertama mungkin di internasional di luar Indonesia.
For the last 6 years, the name Adcock has been occupying a top 10 berth in the Badminton World Rankings. A rare husband and wife pair who are in their 6th year of marriage, Chris and Gabrielle Adcock are happy living out of the same suitcase.
I think obviously having family is probably usually after the career, but yeah, no, we've been together a long time, and yeah, we wanted to get married, so 2013 was that year.
We first met playing the junior badminton circuit. I think since the age of 9-10 we were travelling up and down the UK playing tournaments. So I've known Chris for a very, very long time. I think we started playing together around the age of maybe 15, 14.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The Adcocks' career gathered pace after their marriage. The English duo won gold at the 2014 Commonwealth Games and successfully defended their title last year. Add to that their bronze medal at the World Championships, and it's tough to pick an outright favourite.
That's a really, really hard question. I think obviously in England you grow up watching the Commonwealth Games, which is quite big, so winning that for the first time was quite big, but being European champions twice now is also a big thing. But I would say our biggest title would probably be the Dubai in 2015, the Super Series finals. That's the one that I think everybody wants to win. It's the end of year finals and all the best players are there. So yeah, we've made some amazing memories in the sport and won some great titles. So we hope that we can win more.
Having tasted victory in the season-ending showpiece, the Adcocks have set their sights on capturing more illustrious titles.
The margins now are so very close. I don't think it's a big step that we need to take. I think we're definitely up there in the mix with everybody. We feel like it's the small percentages now that can make the big difference, which we definitely are making grounds on. So yeah, I think it's just getting your head down. We do work and train very hard, and not thinking too like bigger games. I don't think that's the case. It's just the little things that I think now will make the big difference, and I think we're always doing that.
We know when we play well that we can really push and beat every pair. I think getting that consistency it can be quite tough, especially with the calendar now. It's very, very full calendar and we have to play a lot of tournaments. So having that consistency over the full year is obviously very difficult, and not many pairs can do that at the minute, but we hope to be one of them that can.
With millions of followers worldwide, the Adcocks have taken time off their busy playing schedule to set up a blog about their life, especially for their fans.
We created it because on Instagram we were getting a lot of requests from fans wanting to know more about us and what we do in our personal life. They see a lot of badminton, but they're interested in what we do in our downtime, and so we thought that would give them good insight. Obviously we've got it in multilingual, so everybody can access it, and the feedback we've had so far has been very positive, which is amazing. We always like to give back to our fans and people that support us, and we feel that this is a really good way of doing that and keeping them up to date with what we're doing.
Badminton is the main focus in the Adcock family, but it takes a back seat whenever the couple get to spend some precious time at home.
We just love being at home because the calendar is so busy now, there's so many tournaments. We love being at home, just going for nice meals, taking time, going for walks, spending time with our dog at home, and some friends and family time. Lots of people like to travel, but when your job is to travel a lot, them times at home are important ones, I think, that we really enjoy the most.
We like to go find nice coffee shops, nice places to eat. We're fortunate that we get to do it together. Yeah, we just love to sit in the room sometimes and watch a series. Chris is obsessed with Game of Thrones, so I'm now watching it for like the 3rd time, I think. But yeah, we just try to relax and switch off, because I feel like that's very important to rest your mind, because when you're badminton all the time, it's nice to have something to focus on differently.
They are undoubtedly a loving couple, but are there any secrets within the Adcock family? Let's find out.
What's my favourite thing to have for breakfast?
Banana and Biscoff's bread.
No. I can't believe you just said that. No, Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict?
Yeah. I do have that a lot, to be fair, but...
I think maybe the Eggs Benedict is more of something we only have when we go out, don't we?
Yeah, like going out.
Okay.
Okay, that's wrong.
What is my favourite TV series?
That you've watched before?
That I've watched before.
A million times. Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to do very well here.
Where's my favourite country in the world? What is it?
Spain.
Yeah.
One that you won't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of one you don't know. What did I have for breakfast this morning?
I know that one.
Do you?
Yeah. Scrambled egg with a hash brown, some tomatoes, a bowl of cereal beforehand, and some pumpkin things, slices.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Ketchup.
Yeah,
he was annoyed that nearly ran out of ketchup, and he was like, there's not much ketchup left. What is the last thing I bought?
A bikini for holiday. I hope.
Oh, he wasn't meant to know that.
I have to keep an eye on the bank account, because somebody spends a lot of money shopping. She loves shopping, so
yeah.
I have to keep an eye.
He got one or two right, yeah.
This is a tiebreaker. Yeah. How many rackets have I got in my bag this trip?
Do you even know that?
Yeah.
10?
No.
9?
Yeah.
9.
No.
Why did you bring 9?
I don't know, I just remember bringing 9 rackets and I knew you wouldn't know that.
Cheers.
I usually bring about 9 or 10, but I remember I only brought 9 this trip. So.
Why do you remember just bringing 9?
I don't know, I just remember packing 9.
Why did you just pack 9? Why not 8? It's such an uneven number.
Time for a quick break here on Badminton Unlimited, but stay with us as we look ahead to the next tournament on the HSBC BWF World Tour, the Perodua Malaysia Masters 2019. And we'll look at a new initiative launched by the BWF to help players keep fit and healthy during a long season. It's back-to-back action on the HSBC BWF World Tour this week, with the Perodua Malaysia Masters 2019 ready to thrill fans at the Axiata Arena once again. Some of badminton's biggest names will begin their 2019 season in Kuala Lumpur and will be hoping to make a winning start to the year. This is our 90-second preview of the Super 500 event. Viktor Axelsen will fondly remember the Axiata Arena. The men's singles star returns to the stage that presented him his first and only World Tour title last year. The former world #1 struggled for form and fitness for much of 2018, so he'll be hungry to get back on the winning trail. The #4 seed faces top draw competition with the likes of Kento Momota, Shi Yuqi and Chen Long all ready to take his title. After her disappointing exit due to injury at the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, Malaysian fans will be hoping to see a fully fit Tai Tzu Ying in women's singles action. Runner-up to Ratchanok Intanon in last year's edition, the top seed will look for a more favourable outcome this week. But with 7 World Tour crowns between them, Carolina Marin, Nozomi Okuhara and Akane Yamaguchi are all worthy contenders. As with Axelsen, it was also in Kuala Lumpur that Indonesia's Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto celebrated their maiden World Tour triumph. But defending their men's doubles title will not come easy, especially with compatriots and top seeds Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo gunning for another successful season. Japan also has 3 of its pairs in the seedings list, led by Takeshi Kamura and Keigo Sonoda, so the men's doubles title could well become a battle between that country and Indonesia. The Perodua Malaysia Masters is the first of 5 Super 500 tournaments to make its bow on the World Tour this year, and it promises to be another riveting contest.
Beautifully orchestrated. They are the champions, and it's a massive moment.
Speaking of Malaysia, Chong Wei returned to training last week after conquering his battle with nose cancer. The 36-year-old, an icon of the sport, hopes to return to competition soon to keep alive his dream of competing at the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. Badminton Unlimited would like to wish Chong Wei all the best, and we look forward to seeing him back on court really soon. In the meantime, we look back at one of his trademark fighting performances from the 2011 India Open men's singles final, where he faced another legend in Peter Gader in our BWF Classic Match of the Week.
Control of the net, vital in men's singles. Oh, that's delightful. Well, it's not often that you see Peter Gader left stranded, but he was on that occasion. Look at the disguise, the leap in the air from Chong Wei. Oh my goodness. How quick was that? Missed it. Fraction wide. And that's the opening game to Chong Wei. Oh, that's nicely done. Well, this is a very, very good passage of play from Peter Gader. Good short. Yeah. Once again, the quality of the net shots setting up the rally. He's done it. Incredible. The 34-year-old takes the second game. Oh, yes. Well, Peter Gator is incensed. He's down on his knees. Oof. Oh, that's incredible. But that's too good from Chong Wei. Oh my goodness! What a final rally! What a magnificent final! Sport is such a delight to watch. When you see two exponents of the game like this, two gentlemen on court, two players with huge respect for each other. For Chong Wei, yet another title for the world #1.
To stay top of their game, elite badminton players constantly put their bodies under tremendous stress and load, be it in training or competition. The demands increase injury risks, and that could rob them of their dreams of attaining sporting glory. So at last year's BWF World Junior Championships, the BWF rolled out the Global Health Badminton Study, a project to investigate if certain risk factors are linked to a player's history of injury.
It's an initiative from the BWF Sports Science and Medical Research Commission, and the aim is to understand more about badminton players, the profile of a badminton player, and also about their injury history. With the information that we are collecting here, what we aim to do is to build up strategies and initiatives to try to prevent, when possible, injuries in badminton.
Conducted over the course of the two-week tournament, members from the BWF research team were in Markham to collect the necessary data from participating players.
The study is in two main parts. We have an online questionnaire where we ask players about their playing history, how many hours they played at different age groups, and whether they've had past injuries, and whether they have a current injury as well. We also ask them about their sleep behaviours, because we know from other sports that sleep is of importance in relation to their overall health and well-being. The second part of this study is the physical examination. We are within a competition, so we can't ask the players to perhaps do everything that we might want to because their focus is on participating. But we're looking at range of motion of the shoulder, the hip and of the ankle, and some other tests as well to give us some information about the integrity of the shoulder and the hip.
An elite badminton player can suffer from a catalogue of injuries, and this study hopes to highlight the prevalent ones and perhaps pick up some new information as well.
Lower extremity injuries are frequent in badminton players, and it depends a little bit about the age. This age group, we know that sprains and strains and distortions in the lower extremities are the most frequent injuries. As I said earlier, they don't get Achilles tendon ruptures as often. It's a very serious injury for the older players, but mostly for the older hobby players.
More than 200 players have volunteered for the study, and the team hopes the young participants will continue providing relevant information as they go further into their badminton careers. This will be key to the overall ambition of the project.
What we would like to do is follow up with these players on a weekly basis to see if they do develop any further injuries. We can then correlate that with the tests and information we have now to better understand what might then lead to the development of an injury in the future. This in turn will hopefully inform injury prevention strategies that are based on good hard science and evidence.
Personally, I'd hope that in the long run I can sort injuries quicker, just being able to find out where they are sooner than they are, but hopefully we can try to get better physio and outlook over all injuries.
Time now to look at what some of your favourite players have been up to on social media. Well, that's it for this episode of Badminton Unlimited. Join us again next week as we'll look back at the best of the action from Malaysia. And we talked to Kento Momota about his meteoric return to become the best men's singles player in the world.
自分で思った以上に、成長できた1年でもありましたし、その反面体のケア、食事面などいろいろ考えさせられる1年でもありました。
In the meantime, remember to log on to the BWF fan site, bwfbadminton.com, for all the latest news and features on the sport.